Hello everyone and welcome to Thursday. I know it's been a little bit since we've had an old timeline vlog, but back in the old timeline, Mal and I were working on freezer meals. One of the freezer meals that we prepared, I don't know if that's out yet or not, was ranch pork. And it was good. It was so good, in fact, that that's what we decided to work on today. I say we, but Mal made it. It's really good. And we have some of the leftover noodles from the Swedish meatballs. So we're going to put that...
Because there was a lot of noodles.
There was. So we're going to put that together tonight for dinner. I've been reading the comments and really enjoying what people had to say about my thoughts / review of the Star Wars films. There's a lot of people asking me to watch the prequels. Sometime I would like to watch them. It'd be rewatching them a little bit because I saw episode 1 and 3 in theaters. That being said, I saw them in theaters, so episode 1 was a million years ago. It was the first Star Wars film I ever saw start to finish, obviously. So I was real confused. I went with some friends that were into it. So I don't really remember much other than pod racing. And then episode 3 I went and saw in theaters with Seth, who is a huge Star Wars fan. And I don't remember a lot of it. There was like a lightsaber fight in a volcano, maybe. But at some point, I'll try and get around to watching those prequel movies again. I'd love to watch them now with the context of the original trilogy, and then also to find out for myself if they're really as bad as people say. Maybe they are, but I'm going to watch them and judge them for myself. In the meantime, we're going to have dinner, and what we're going to talk about most today is not really that, as so much this. It's food, it's just for the cats. This is the dry food container. Sagan doesn't get dry food anymore, but Kepler does twice a day, and Sagan, very recently, has discovered how to open that, which is wild, because that's a Tupperware lid. It's, it seals down. It's pretty difficult to open, but Sagan has managed to get it open, which means that we've been keeping this in the pantry. And that's a little inconvenient because you're probably also familiar with the fact that in order to open this, we have to do this.
Also open that.
Because they can also open this. These aren't normal handles, which would have, which would latch. There is no latch, so they just pull open. Cats figured that out, and they're like, oh, well, we'll just go in the pantry anytime we want. So we have ordered something that will get the food back out on the counter so it's convenient to feed the cats, and we're going to unbox that now. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea why this box was this big. Seems a little unnecessary, but this thing is what we ordered, and honestly, it's bigger than I thought it would be. I mean, they showed a picture, like an illustration of a human being in front of it, but like that human being, what, normal human being size. Dang, that's a little bit bigger. But the idea is that you put the food in here, and then the dog can't get to it.
Or raccoon if it's outside, or...
Yeah. This is, oily. Why is this oily?
I don't know. I can wash it.
It probably needs wash. I don't know. It just feels a little slick. Oh, it comes with a little scooper.
That's way too big.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. This is how much dry food Kepler gets in 2 days. But again, these are for dogs. Man, this is much bigger than I thought.
Well, we can keep it on the floor.
Yeah, actually, that's true. That's a good point. It might drive the cats insane, knowing that the food is so close, but yeah, you're right. We've never been able to do that. I mean, we theoretically, I guess we could have, but we never did because, it was like, oh, no, that's down where they can get it. Up on the counter, things are sacred, but we know now that that's not true. But yeah, we could keep the food down here. That'll work. So we cleaned it out, and now it's all... Dry. I was going to say fresh and clean.
Fresh and clean.
And, it is bigger than anticipated, but, it is what it is. Let's fill her up. Now, as a reminder, Sagan doesn't even get dry food anymore. He'll probably wants to grab a few kibbles. Now, we normally buy bags bigger than that, don't we? Or is
I
that
thought this was the big bag that we buy.
No, is it? I thought we bought a bigger bag than that.
Maybe.
Maybe
But that
we do.
didn't fill up all that much.
Did they make them smaller than this?
Yeah, but not in this like shape. There's one that's like counter size, but like
Isn't that what we want?
I thought it was smaller than this one, just on the measurements. So.
I feel like we bought the wrong size. Also, he's literally climbing it. No, honey, you're done. You don't get. Give me no. Give me those.
But the thing is, it's supposed to help keep it fresh. So we'll be able to put a full bag in here, and it'll keep it fresh.
This is just really big. I'm like, if that is the size bag we normally get, oh my god. Well, okay. Cool. I mean, if there was a smaller one, I'm thinking maybe we should have went with the smaller one. But, whatever. I guess now we'll be prepared for if Sagan goes back to dry food or if we adopt 6 more cats.
I don't know, where should it go?
I don't know, there's not really... right there!
He knows it's in there.
Yeah, well, he can't get to it, so
You
he
just
gets...
had a meal.
You literally ate 1 minute ago. Are you crazy? You guys don't care at all, do you? If there's food to be had, you want it. That's how it works. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I think in retrospect, we should
have gotten the smaller one.
Yeah, we miscalculated something somewhere, Mal. Because
It's okay.
I mean,
Like I said, it'll keep all the food dry when we get another bag.
Yeah, it's just, it was basically supposed to replace, this form factor, and whatever math or whatever we did was probably not right because that is pretty big. That being said, if we buy a brand new bag of food, I guess they'll hold the entire bag, but it's clear that these are for dogs. They make them a lot bigger than this too, so if you have a dog or a really hungry cat or 10 cats,
Or Sagan.
or Sagan, who can open Tupperware containers, then maybe consider this. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's be back tomorrow, shall we? You can't walk under me.